So tomorrow is Christmas, and I feel like in the last couple of years, pretty much nothing. I it, it should be standard that this is the normal feeling for the most part as an adult around Christmas time, but I do miss when I was a kid in general, overall. But I think one of the bigger reasons that I don't really think about is that it's because of like times like Christmas. And, you know, as a kid, I hate to admit this, but I was always a kid that looked forward to the like presents and just being like, oh, I can't wait to like see what I am going to get. And just being excited for like the entire week for like the actual Christmas day, and then Christmas Eve you just kind of like, ooh, just like I'm excited for tomorrow, and then nighttime comes and then you just can't go to bed and you wake up early, more than usual, like earlier than usual, and then you just wait in the living room or whichever room the tree's in. That's what I used to always do. And I had to wait for my entire family to wake up, to the point, sorry, my throat's congested, to the point where I would, like, in my like more younger days, I would like try and wake up my parents, I would try and wake up my sisters and get them to like come down into the living room and just like so that we could start opening presents. And I remember that I think my favorite Christmases were the ones where it was the ones where I got consoles, and it was like I remember getting the Wii, Marco Wii. Me and my dad and my sisters all went to Walmart and we got like a couple of games, some accessories. And then like a few years later, I'm pretty sure, we went to, well, no, a couple years later, in 2012 is what I meant to say, was when I got the Wii U. And I remember just playing Nintendo Land for the next couple of hours. And, you know, another tradition is that I like to watch, I haven't done this in a while, I like to kind of watch the Christmas Carol in the background. And I remember the year I got the 3DS, not the OG, like I got a 3DS XL. I don't know if it was, I think it was 2011 Christmas, possibly. It was the Dream Team, the My Own Lady Dream Team XL. I got that. I just remember playing Mario Kart 7, just being so in awe of how big the screen was, and just being so fascinated by it. And there were other gifts that were not technology related. Like I remember getting like Nickelodeon slime, just playing with that to the point where it became brown, and I had to put it in like a plastic bag or something like that and just play with it in the plastic bag. It was really fun. I miss it a lot. But I just miss also being in elementary school and just feeling the festivities that the school teachers and staff would provide for us, and just having the snow, just having fun in the snow as a child, and just feeling, you know, free. And I sound so sad when I say this, like I don't mean to live in the past, and I hope people don't watch this and be like, wow, that's really sad and pathetic. I think you should just try and like experience and enjoy life and Christmas in general, as a whole, at your current age. And I completely agree. I think this year was probably a little bit of a better experience Christmas-wise. I felt a little more jolly this year. A little more jolly. But still not the same. Like, the Christmas tree we have has been up for like couple weeks at least. I remember we would always used to just set up like around Thanksgiving time or first couple days of December, and my mother used to like make Christmas cookies, and we would just like have those while we were putting out the tree, and then after, and it was a fun experience, and I miss it, you know. And I just miss everything about it, because, you know, related to the Christmas tree, like seeing the Christmas tree up as an adult is like the same feeling that I would have seeing the Christmas tree on December 26th and like after, until like it was taken down. Like I would always just look at the Christmas tree on December 26th and the days after and just be like, it's over. Like, I enjoy my gifts, but like I think like it's the anticipation of the actual day. And again, I was a greedy child, I'm not gonna deny that. So with that out of the way, I looked forward to the Christmas presents the most. I'm sure a lot of children have. Which is why, as an adult, like, it doesn't matter. Like, as an adult, you know, I feel like we don't have kids or like a girlfriend, and I have a girlfriend, but I'm not gonna get into the specifics of that in this random video. Like, unless you have those things, it's kind of like it's loneliness. Like, Christmas is one of the loneliest days of the year if, you know, you don't have really anybody. And, you know, it depends on how close you are with people. And if you barely have like anybody and are not really close to anybody and kind of isolate yourself, it kind of just is a miserable day. And, you know, I had that kind of experience in the Christmas of a couple years ago, 2021, where I kind of just isolated myself from everybody at that time, and I remember nothing from that Christmas. It was kind of like just kind of like what even happened on that Christmas, you know? But yeah, like, I guess related to the presents thing, like, I already have what I want. As an adult, you don't really have to rely on your parents or other people to really get you things for either your birthday or Christmas. And it's kind of like when Christmas time arrives, like, I have my mother like telling me, like, asking me like, hey Matt, like, what do you want for Christmas? And I just sit there like, I don't know. Like, she's asked me like multiple times. I told her like a couple of days ago, like, yeah, we'll try to think of something and I'll let you know. And the only thing I could come up with was just like, give me money. Like, just give me money and I'll figure something out, you know? It's kind of just like, I don't know. It's so hard to like know what you want as an adult when you already kind of get anything that you want when you can. And with my situation, I'm a little to have like a little more free range because of my living situation. And I don't like to shit on it. I still live with my parents, and I'm more than happy to. It's just annoying sometimes, but yeah, like, I'm able just to get like things when I desire them enough, and after like a couple of weeks of like not spending money on anything all that much, because, you know, I'm able to just be with my parents, and I do help out around the house. This is not a part of the video, but Yeah, like, just in general, I already have what I want, and I'm not a kid, so I don't have the anticipation of like, oh my god, am I gonna get like what I want? Like, just all that, you know? Um, so it's kind of just like, well, there's no point. There's no purpose. I was just gonna ask myself, like, what's the purpose? But like, there isn't. And yes, as an adult, especially on Thanksgiving, because I used to always like not care for Thanksgiving, but then I realized, like, you know, Thanksgiving is kind of fun. It has to do with family and, you know, and just being together with family and friends in general. Um, and Christmas is starting to get to that point as well, for sure. But it's like I already kind of went through this with Thanksgiving. Like, I'm more than happy just to be like close with people during Christmas. Don't get me wrong, but it's just kind of like, alright, well, we already did this during Thanksgiving time, so like, is there any point, really? You know, like, it's kind of just like, there's really nothing going for it now as an adult. The way I've always seen it is like, if you're an adult and you have a kid of your own and a family of your own, basically, it's kind of like you could probably have that experience again of providing like gifts for your kids and all that, and seeing them be so happy, you know, and full of glee and jolliness. And that's kind of like what I think I'm looking forward to when I become a father, whenever. That's gonna be like one of my biggest things I'm gonna look forward to, is like seeing my children kind of just be like so excited on Christmas Day, you know. But yeah, I like, the entire point I was trying to make is that I feel empty on Christmas, and really to the point where looking at the Christmas tree, like, for this past week, this year, there have been presents underneath the Christmas tree, and it sucks because it's kind of like those were not supposed to be there until like when I was asleep on Christmas Eve, and I see the Christmas gifts and I'm just like, I feel nothing. I feel nothing when I see these gifts, like these boxes or whatever wrapped in Christmas paper. Like, it's kind of just like, well, I don't know. It's it is unfortunate, but everyone goes through this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's just like a universal experience. I think it's just kind of like, it happens. It just sucks that it happens. I don't know if there's ways that I could fix this situation. I don't know how many people are going to see this video, hear the entirety of this video, but if you did, then thank you. And you know, for those who made it into this video, whether it's just like, here's what I do, or here's like my experience with Christmas, then feel free to comment it below, and just talk about things, I guess. I feel like that would be nice. Christmas is all about like togetherness. I feel like if like somehow people were just to like see this video and be like, yeah, this is how my Christmas experience is, something like that, that'd be fun, I guess. Even if it's sad, like, it's just like, well, at least people are sharing their experiences, you know. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know how many people are gonna see this video, but if you see this video today or tonight or tomorrow or even the next couple of days, or any Christmas time in the future, have a good Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays in general, if you whatever you celebrate, and yeah, that's gonna do it, and I will see you guys next video. Bye bye. Actually, I did forget to bring up another thing. In my kid years, and I don't think early teen years, maybe, I would go to my uncle and aunt's house every Christmas Eve, and that was like a tradition for the longest time. Like, we would literally like drive through the night when it was like dark outside and get there and spend the night. I think we would leave pretty late into the night, but it was just always nice because we would just always kind of like get there and hang out. And I would still be the same where I'd just be like, sometimes they would hand out gifts, and I would just, sometimes I was good at this, but sometimes I'd just be like, where are the gifts at? When are we doing gifts? So I feel bad for that. But I do remember playing like Mario Party DS, and one of my little cousins at that time just like looking on the screen like, oh my god, what is that game? What is this? Can I play? And I'm just saying like, maybe next turn. The turn never came for him, but I just remember having like just fun times goofing off in general with my other like cousins, and it was just a fun time, and I miss it. So yeah, that's just a little extra thing. The video will end now. Thanks for watching for real. Okay.